Got animals in the solo lanes, theoretically, but the Lucian is going to be switched. And Canna is looking to go toe-to-toe here with Summit on the top side of the map. This is really interesting. Did you watch that one, LS? I don't want to give away spoilers to anyone if they were perhaps sleeping. First roam towards this mid lane. Battlestar comes down. There's the Emperor's Divide and has to use the barrier that he picked up for himself. The Ignite was there, but First Blood does go to MF.
And that would be perfect from the side of Aatrox. If you run straight into MF Azir, I think you're just going to lose.
Certainly not going to want a front-to-back team fight against the Azir Misfortune. As now, Effort seems to have found Gorilla. Root not going to be able to offer too much damage back there, but there's the stand behind me from Gorilla. And now Summit diving in onto 3 people. Flash dollars over to your opponent. As he's going to face check once again. Undertow is going to land, but only onto Effort as he takes a... I was going to say a rude word there.
Fakers tried to Emperor's Divide Shelly, but it did it too late. Cuz is going to die.
Oh, nice. It is a 3-man dive as also Faker making his way in. The Summit does have Flash available, but there's the Emperor's Divide already. Cuz is being taken down. 100% worth there for Sandbox. They will lose a turret, but the turrets are traded. And now Root is going to be pushing an inner, but Faker just going to take matters into his own hands and will take down this Cloud Drake, which will give T1 a slight advantage if you think Cloud Drake is any sort of objective to take, which is debatable, to be perfectly honest, especially on this broadcast.
Especially
the Chovy special. He's always able to roll that one, no matter what. As Canna going to get knocked up here as Summit looks for it, doesn't find the Infernal Chains, as does get the last hit of that Q, as now Gorilla's going to make his way down. Summit with the World Ender should be able to get this one done, and that is
big and fed, and even the Zoe and Ezreal farming field, they got another team fight here.
Yeah, there's the Dredge that comes out, Unbreakable, looking to try and get Root out of there. Brilliant cast from Cuz, demonstrating his skills on this Gragas. It means that Gorilla has
that. Not even sarcastically, I think their engage was quite good to be
needed to achieve at around the 20-minute mark. They wanted to open up this map. They still need to take down the bottom out. This one down as Faker is split pushing on the top side. And T1 are going to trade it for the mid lane outer turret. And I'd take that if I was T1. As I don't know, may not be able to grab this. As the barrel underneath the turret, not going to be able to do too much. As Gorilla still hunting.
The macro advantage here. We're going to take a bunch of your turrets out, do a bunch of damage. Look at Teddy. He's just going to walk in and take it.
12.7 CS per minute is a just dumb number. That is crazy high. As Summit's going to die here towards the bottom side, Faker just sweeps him onto Teddy.
Extremely efficient with how they're taking all of these minion waves, because it's not even just Teddy, it's Faker who's ahead of the clock. It's kind of
that game, so harder to hoover up those minions quite as easily. As there is the Glacial Fissure, just to try and deter T1 from this particular turret, as the Cloud Drake once again opted in for, but T1 say, well, we'll just take your inhibitor turret this time around. The Sandbox are endlessly punished for their rotations towards dragons. Not entirely sure what their affinity is for that particular one, but it is bad news bears. As Good Night Effort is going to be able to proc his stone plate, but he's definitely going to be
the gold difference doesn't tell the whole story, as we've said multiple times.
Well, Teddy getting collapsed on here by Summit. He's looking for it, but there's the stopwatch, and the culling is going to be there to try and keep him alive. Teddy now doesn't have any lifesteal in this build, but as the flash comes over, he puts a bullet into the skull of the Aatrox. And now Faker gets the Emperor's Divide, but good flash from Root. Sorry, Arcane Shift from Root is going to get himself out of the way. There's the depth charge from Effort, but it's a great ulti from Gorilla. All for naught, as the Nautilus does pick up the Dredge line.
Trying to farm it up, and T1 have the engage. They have the ability to rotate and get in their face, and now they're just pushing multiple lanes at the same time. They're going to take the turret in the bottom side, go ahead and take turret here in mid.
Yep.
With the Baron still available, they'll even take the inhibitor. Why not? There's not much of a fight being put up right now by Sandbox.
And to be perfectly honest, I want to give player of the game to whoever's been making the macro calls here for T1, because to be perfectly honest, they've been immaculate. Just amazing. Capitalizing on every movement. As now Summit looking for this one. Sun Turret is put up as Faker now underneath it, but Summit not going to have those Infernal Chains working out as he goes golden. Teleport will come in towards the backside as Summit just going to be taken down by the Phalanx set up here by T1. And Root was thinking that this was going to be time for a fight, but they're unable to actually regroup as Bullet Time shreds the health bars of Sandbox. And it's like T1 have a handicap against Sandbox right now. Like, they just started the game with more stats. It's ridiculous how far ahead they are at this point in the game as they're looking to take down Nexus turrets. They've got a hot date tonight, and they do not want this game going past 35 minutes. Sandbox now underneath this turret, but there are no more inhibitors remaining. Even Effort happy to step up with barely a health bar. Kaz as well, as there's Emperor's Divide swiping the floor with this Sandbox roster, and only Dove is remaining. He'll have to watch his Nexus fall down from the Death Chamber as Faker finishes it off with a triple kill. Beautiful stuff there from T1, and just